Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of PorchLyte TV. My name is Tracy Henning. I'm the CEO and founder of PorchLyte and the course creator of the Ultimate Selling System. So this week's episode is all about making sure that you have the 4 key components that you need in your real estate funnel in order for it to be successful. So are you ready to find out? All right, let's dive in. Okay, so today I am going to show you the simple 4-phase system to help you establish yourself a successful real estate business. So, as we all know, real estate is very much like relationships. So, imagine if you were at a local coffee house or a wine bar, whatever, you pick your poison, and someone came up to you and asked you to marry them. You wouldn't just marry the first person that came along and asked, would you? No, you might give them a dirty look and tell them to carry on, or maybe you would laugh it out or laugh it off or whatever the case may be. But the same goes for building your real estate business. You need to view it as a courtship with a long-term commitment being marriage. So here's how you can court your prospect and get them to the altar of business bliss. So the know, like, and trust factor are the relationship hurdles that real estate agents must get over in order to convert a lead into a client. When starting off in your real estate career, you're told by your mentors and your office managers and stuff to let everybody know that you're in the real estate business. You need to build up your database. But how do you do that? By the time you're finished with your mom, your dad, your aunt, your cousin, your BFF from high school, how do you reach the other people? Well, the first phase in the real estate funnel is to engage with people, or this is the equivalent to a blind date. So this is the time where you do your hair and makeup and you try and attract the right person. And likewise in the online world of real estate marketing, it's the exact same thing. So you're wanting to attract the right client. So this is the time that a potential lead will become aware of you. So during this initial awareness stage, curiosity might bloom, or even if you and your potential lead have never met, maybe you've got mutual friends, or they check out your Facebook or Instagram profiles. At this stage, they're gathering like a baseline information about you, determining whether or not it makes sense for them to meet you. So you might do this through targeted Facebook ads, maybe through your social media postings, some of your geofarming in certain areas, blogging, website, or through MLS inquiries. Now, the second phase is the conversion phase, or where you want to convert them. So this is equivalent to your first date. So at some point during this phase, now it could be minutes or it could be months, they decide, one of you decides to make the first move. So you know enough about each other, and then you have enough in common to let's get to know each other a little bit better conversation. So you set up a time and you meet. So at this point, too many real estate agents push too hard to try and close the deal. You may see them at an open house or maybe a kiosk shift in the mall, and they try and push their information onto a potential prospect. So in other words, they try to move in directly from the first date to the marriage, and this never works. If the lead is barely in the getting to know you stage, it's way too early for them to trust you enough to enter into business matrimony, so to speak. So the purpose of the first date stage should only be to establish the foundations for what might become a long-term business relationship. So you're trying to learn enough to know if it makes sense to continue seeing one another, and that's it. So you can achieve this by using lead magnets, landing pages, a sales call, or even at an open house. Now, the third component that you need, or the third phase, is your nurture stage. So this is the part where you're going steady. But before you get to the point, before you get to that point, unfortunately, some leads might be courting more than one real estate agent. Does that sound familiar? Did anybody have that in their dating life? So if that happens, chances are you just haven't had enough time to learn everything that you need to know to determine if you can truly provide a solution for that potential lead. So but by moving forward with additional opportunities to get better acquainted, you can move smoothly through the get to know you better stage and into the land of I really like you. And if you're skilled and lucky enough to win that, you can continue to establish a stronger foundation for more of a solid relationship. So in this phase, you can start to establish a stronger foundation by providing your leads with value-packed emails, value-packed social media postings, or maybe you even want to host an event for them. So this is your opportunity to shine. So your aim is to exceed your lead's expectations so that when the lead has additional questions, they're going to call you first. So at this point, you are the solution provider. You are the preferred partner. And that's the good news. Now, the bad news is it can still be very easy for that lead to walk out on your still budding relationship. So just remember, you have to continue still to tread lightly. You don't want to go in for the will you marry me just quite yet. So the last component that you need, or the last phase, is you need to retain them. So congratulations, you have moved through the nurture stage. They have finally said yes, you are going to the altar. So if you've followed the rules of engagement and you've continually worked hard, I can't speak today, to earn the right, you can become the chosen one, their chosen realtor. At this point, they will know, like, and trust you. You have a true relationship. It's one that's a win-win, where you both work really hard to keep it fresh and mutually beneficial. So you're their trusted real estate advisor. You're in a long-term business ally. You are the go-to person that they're going to go to, and your client is happy to refer you to others. So at this level of the relationship, when you both understand each other, it's kind of a little bit like marriage, isn't it? But just like marriage, you need to work on this relationship. So during this phase, you're going to need to work on your referral marketing. You might want to gather testimonials. You might want to delight your clients with after-sales sales gifts if you choose. So don't just drop them after the sale is over. So many real estate agents do this. If you continue to provide them with value through social media postings, through some emails, or maybe at this point you're doing pop-by gifts, or even a simple like congratulations or happy birthdays to them and their family members, referrals and repeat business will be so much easier. So that's it. Those are the 4 components that you absolutely have to have in your real estate sales funnel in order for it to be successful. So I hope you guys found that useful. If you have any questions at all, please reach out and let me know. I am here for you. I am happy to answer them for you. And I hope, please invite me to the wedding, okay? All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.